Hello, Cancer. This is your tarot reading for the end of September. I'm using the electronic cards because I find them easier to handle than physical decks. So let's get going with your reading. What I'm doing right now is just initiating the random number generator to pull out the cards as required. Let's cut the deck. And let's draw the cards. Cancer for end of Scorpio. 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 Okay, Cancer. Cancer. This is your reading. This first card here is what the universe wants to talk to you about. It's your current situation. It's a trigger, a message that the universe wants to talk to you about. Now, in this case, it's the Eight of Swords. Now, this card is all about feeling bound up, like you don't have any control over a situation. It's about not being able to see a way out, struggling. You're stuck in the mud. If you notice that she's standing in the waters, she's bound. She doesn't feel like she could see what to do, and even if she could see what to do, she doesn't know whether she'd be able to do it because she's all wrapped up. It's a card of struggle, of trying to move forward. So what the universe is saying here is that he wants to talk to you about your feelings of inability to move forward, how you're feeling stuck in someplace. So let's take a look at what the actual path of this is. Now, this first card here is the actual past associated with this situation that has you feeling the way you were feeling. Now, remember, this is in the past. Nothing can be changed about it, but it gives you the foundation. It's given the foundation of where we're coming from. So it's useful to think, if you want to know what the future is, you have to understand where you're coming from. So in this case, this is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight is all about movement. Any Knight card is about movement. But in this case, you'll notice that this Knight of Pentacles is standing over a field. It's a freshly plowed field. The seeds have been planted, and he's watching and moving slowly. This is a card of slow movement. This is a card of basically slow and steady wins the race, so to speak. You're not going to see a lot of flash, a lot of dash, a lot of excitement out of this particular knight. This knight is there to get the job done. And that's why, like, if you look at the horse, it's a big stallion. It's not something that's flighty. And this all has to do with being steady with the message. Now, when you're looking here, the card that the universe is talking about is about feeling wrapped up, stuck, not able to do anything. Well, sometimes it may be that there's progress going on, but you just don't see it because it's not going at a faster pace. So sometime in the past, you started doing something, but it was slow and steady. And that's what this is communicating to you. It's kind of dark to you now. You're not sure of when all this started, but you've been slowly getting to where you are right now. This next card is your present circumstances, the situation right now. So the universe is saying you're stuck. You're feeling stuck. You are stuck. This talks about the present situation. Now, the present situation is talking about a King of Swords. Kings are the masters, the end. They can also represent people, a more mature man, that sort of thing. This is a person that's solidly in charge, doesn't look away. He's not looking to the left or right. He's looking right back at me right now. He has the sort of action. He controls what happens and what's going on. There's clouds, there's birds, but there's not much movement with any of this. There's not much breeze. It's just he is there. And again, this feels very solid, very immovable type thing. So when we look here, I'm wondering whether this slow movement and this feeling of being stuck or being stuck may be associated with a man of some sort. Now, kings are often associated with older men, more mature men. Now, I'll use that term as opposed to older because that's a relative term. More mature men. So there may be a more mature man right now that has got you stuck. Take a look at that. See who in your life right now is in that situation. And maybe this slow movement that started has either led you to this person or this person. I think this person is actually keeping you moving slow right now. This next card is the future, what you're going to see happen over the next few weeks here in September. And wow, okay, so this is a change. Okay, so the tarot card is all about being the champion. It's about being strong, about movement. He's in a vehicle that's allowing him to move forward, and he's being pulled by the two Sphinx. The Sphinx is all about knowledge, wisdom, that sort of thing. There's a legend of when you can go to see the Sphinx in Egypt, and you'll hear something being said from the mouth of the Sphinx. This is somebody that is moving forward, moving to become a star. They're not a star yet, but that's the aspirations. You'll see the stars in the tapestry over top and in the crown that the driver of the chariot is using. He's riding away from the structures of the buildings. You'll see the walls that keep everything inside. You'll see the buildings that are stuck there. And then there's a river behind him. So he's moving away from all those things. Now, those things may be good, but they are establishment. They are fortifications more than anything else. So when I look at this, I see slow movement. Presently a man involved in this entire situation, followed up by all of a sudden a champion, a movement forward. This is not a person. This is how your life is. This, a major arcana card isn't something that represents a person or anything. It's out of your control. It's the universe acting. And in this case, it's saying that a champion comes, there is movement that is wise and that working properly. So whatever's got you stuck is it's going to start giving way soon. I think it's you're going to start moving forward, moving towards where you can be that star that you've always wanted to be. Now this card here is your belief system. Now this belief system impacts the actions that have been going on, and sometimes it's useful to actually look at your belief system and see whether it's something that has caused you to get into this situation. That's interesting. I normally don't say that. So, and in this case, again, we have knights. You have a Knight of Pentacles in the past where it was slow and steady, but your belief system is things. Okay, I see what's going on here. This card is all about fiery action, movement. You can see he's riding out with passion into the world. The horse is rearing, ready to get going. The fiery flames coming off this particular knight. Knights are about movement, remember. So this is a situation where you believe you should be moving a lot faster. You believe things should be fiery, should be passionate, that sort of thing. I'm wondering whether... but while you believe this, this is actually what's been happening, slow and steady. And the universe wanted to talk to you about how you're feeling bound up. Here, I think, is where part of the problem is. I think part of the problem is that your beliefs are that things should be going fast, but things have been going slow and steady. Keep in mind that things go, remember the chariot is things that are outside of your control. You can't force things to go faster than they really are meant to go. Okay? Now, I'm still not sure how this king fits in, so let's see how the rest of the reading goes. But I suspect part of this feeling bound and stuck is because you think things should be going faster, whereas they have been going slow and steady. And that's not to your liking. So this next card are your hopes and expectations. There you go. Your hopes and expectations. You hope to be luxurious. You hope to be have a lot of success. This is a rich merchant that has the happiness and the things that they want. This is the ninth card, 9 of cups. It's towards the end of the cycle. I think what's going on here is you think you should be going faster, and your hopes are that you'll be that materially successful, that luxuriously successful person, but things are going a lot slower than you would like, and hence you feel bound and stuck. Keep in mind the universe will make things go at the pace that they need to go. I wouldn't be at all surprised if this card is either the Four of Swords or the Hangman, where it's talking about patience. So this last card is about the lessons learned, what you're going to learn when you come out of September at the end of this cycle. Lovers. Okay, so this man is probably a partner or somebody that you're working with. And you're going to learn. The Lovers is not about love. It's about partnership. It's about two people coming together. This is a major arcana card as well. This is Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. You'll see the snake in the background, and he's talking to Eve here, telling her the things that she wants to hear. Whereas behind Adam here, you have the fiery branches, the emotions, the action, and the angel is just trying to bring the two together. So this tells me that you want things to move faster. There's another man there, another person. I'll say person because it might not be necessarily a man, but the kings typically are older men. And you're feeling stuck. You want things to be moving quicker. You believe they should be going quicker. You want that luxury, that fulfillment. What you're going to learn from this period is that sometimes it means coming together and working in partnership to move forward. It's not just on you. So maybe sometimes you have to work. Okay. So maybe, I'm starting to see the pattern here. There is another person involved in whatever is going on in your life, and you feel that person is keeping things slow. The lesson you're going to have to learn is that it's not just about your pace and your expectations. There's another person involved. So you have to adjust your expectations and your pace and your belief system to include that other person. And that's where this Lover's card comes in, where it's bringing that other person into the belief system. That makes sense. So Cancer, I would suggest that keep in mind that there's a second person here. And you need to, while you may be wanting to go faster, this person is also part of this. So you need to be aware of that and maybe have a conversation. Hey, we should be going faster, or I'd like to go a little faster, that sort of thing. Get together with that person and See where things come. And you'll learn more about how you can move forward as a pair, as a couple, as a partners, or that sort of thing. Anyway, that's your reading for the end of September, Cancer. I hope this helped. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you like the video, please click on the subscribe and the like buttons. And if you want a more personal reading, remember this is a general reading. It might not be totally for you. So if you want a more personal reading, go to the link. It's in the description of this video. Go to my website and book a personalized reading. Anyway, Cancer, I hope that's been useful. I look forward to hearing back from you. Tell me how things go. It'll be interesting to hear. Thanks, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.